Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to Chess ASMR. Today we are rated 1444, and it is time for a chess game. So, relax, turn off your notifications, and just enjoy the game. So we will be playing a 10+5 game today. We're playing Nitsis 21 from the Philippines. We're playing black. And before starting, I want to tell you just remove all your worries and let's focus on the game. Okay? Right now we're gonna play the Caro-Kann. Okay, this opening builds up for d5. Okay, so if he takes, we would take back. However, it's interesting that he does not. He advances, and that gives us time for us to develop our bishop. However, I think we will pin the knight, because if we would have gone here, he would have been able to go d3, and I don't like that so much. Should we maintain the pin? If we take, he takes, and we build. No, let's maintain the pin. If he goes here, we will drop back, but at least we have a piece developed. Okay, so he played d4, taking over the center. Now we can play the move e6, sorry, which is an idea. I also enjoy c5, but that come later. Okay, we have built this pyramid. Okay, so he defends this. Go here, takes, and we cannot take back. Let's go here and pressure this pawn. Although we put ourselves in the line of the enemy bishop, we put some pressure on this pawn. I don't know if we would take this pawn, because taking might result in some damage. Okay, so we provoke this move, which I'm happy to see. A little bit of damage to his pawn structure, although not so much, because he could go here. However, I was looking at check. He needs to go here or here. If he goes here, he would have moved twice the bishop, which is interesting. And if he develops, or he can even go here, c3, and that is awful. So I don't think that's a good move. Maybe c5 takes, and we get with the bishop, takes, we take with the queen. That is interesting, and we also free up the space for the knight. Not bad. Okay, not sure that's okay. We also free up this check. Okay, what does he want to do? I wouldn't like to go here. Maybe I would trade my bishop, although it's pinning the queen right now. It's not that bad. Let's see. Get our knight here. Is that interesting? Okay, let's think. So our candidate moves. I don't really like this one. I don't like this one. I like my bishop here right now. Maybe I will slide it back after. Maybe developing the knight here. Preparing even more for c. Okay, I don't see another thing to do right now, and I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so he plays quickly. He prepares to castle, bishop e2. Okay. Right now I might think about taking. Or we can play knight here. Yeah, let's take and then play this. Yeah. We also put pressure on these two. And then I think we will develop here and castle. Okay, so takes frees up his rook. But I can take the pawn right now. Even though... But then I can take this with check. So, takes. Let's say he takes. No, that's not good. So, takes. Let's say he goes with the knight somewhere, but I don't know where. So yeah, I think it's good. And we also can take this bishop with check, so he won't be able to take our queen. So I think that is a free pawn. We also put pressure on this pawn. So we attack the base of the pawns. That worked out pretty well for us. And being able to... Okay, so he moved away. It's not a bad move. Although, I think I can develop my bishop right now. To protect. I mean, I could take this pawn. But then this knight, where will it go? Here. For example, I take it. All the squares of the knight are occupied, so he would have to go back to put more pressure. I don't think we're in trouble here. How can he attack this knight again? I mean, it seems dangerous to take another pawn, but what can he do? And we can also defend both of these knights with this bishop. Because right now he wants to move his knight. Ah, the pawn. The pawn. I forgot about the pawn. Okay. Forgot about the pawn. Yeah, a little bit too greedy. Cannot attack the queen. Maybe. And we develop another piece. I cannot move the knight, so yeah, the plan didn't work for us here. It's just this. There's no check, yeah. So I think we're gonna lose a piece, which is unfortunate. Takes. At least we win a pawn. I think we're equal material. Yeah, but he has an extra piece. But our pawn structure is very solid, so it's in our interest to maintain our pieces. And yeah, I don't think that was a good move. I think here I should have just protected or the bishop directly and then take the pawn. I think I was a little bit too greedy, so he wants to come with a knight here. Do we have something? I mean, that seems weird, but we're pressuring this twice. See here, he would have to defend it again, for example here. He's fine, but then I have this, which is okay for him. Okay, do I have this to protect, to attack the bishop? Maybe. I don't dislike it. I mean, he cannot go here. He needs to go here. And I don't want to take, so... Wow. Takes. I build up this. That is interesting. I also threaten this pawn. Because if not, we go here, we don't threaten anything. Maybe. Okay, I think we can take this. We have this open file. We want to advance this pawn. However, he can... Yeah, so he wants to get this knight out. Where will it go? Here. I think I'll castle. Maybe he wants to go here. No, this is weird. Horrible. Let's just castle. I mean, he has this. Okay, what if we sack, attack, check? No. Sacrifice takes. Doesn't work. But let's see. takes. We have this check maybe. Okay, so he doesn't take. I go here, he defends. But at least I have more checks. Right, so we have this check right now. That's pretty powerful, right? Yeah, because this is occupied. Has to block with the knight or the queen. I think we're gonna win the queen. Yeah, we're gonna win the queen and the knight right now. Okay. Pretty good. But let's not okay. Right, so let's not mess this up. If he goes with check here, pretty dangerous. But we're trying to advance the pawns, and we're also trying to cover ourselves from checks and possible threats. I like to exchange both rooks for the queen. I think it's gonna be easier and faster to win, but that's pretty difficult. But okay. He resigned. So we had two blunders. Let's look at the game here. Oh, one moment. Let's make this a little bit better so you can see the analysis. Right. So we played with 80% accuracy, and we played the Caro-Kann. That was good. I should have taken. Okay, so it's better to take in that position because our pawns are all on light squares. Yeah, so he should just develop the knight. This pawn is poisoned. So instead of the queen, I should have developed my knight to e7. Most likely with the option to develop it to g6. Okay, I should have taken with the bishop. Now we take. We develop the knight, that's good. We develop it again, that's okay. That's a that's a mistake because of this. And he cannot cover it. And he cannot bring the rook on e1. Is that it? Because it takes. Why is that so powerful? What if this? I get my bishop here and he cannot take it out. Okay, and we also put more pressure on this pawn. Interesting. Okay, but either way, I mean, the top move here was gonna be rook e1. Wow, it's for him. Sorry. So our best move would have been bishop b4. Yeah. Okay. Bishop b4, knight e3. Okay, taking the bishop, but freeing up his rook. Then sacrificing the knight. Wow. Okay. Okay, so this is a blunder. Yeah, that's a blunder because of c3. Okay, we realized that already. And now white is an advantage because we have an extra. He has an extra piece. He shouldn't have taken. He had a good fork here. How does this work? Takes. Ah, okay. What if we? Ah, okay. So he sacrifices the knight, but I have to move my queen, so it's not a sacrifice, and he's still dominating, and he will win this knight too. He was gonna win this knight too. So okay, so he had the opportunity to maintain better the advantage here. Yeah, so look, knight e3 was actually the best move. I thought about it, but I thought he has this. And then what? We still okay. And then we followed. Okay, a little bit risky, and yeah, I was not feeling in the mood to play 93, but I certainly considered it. Okay, so he played f4, which I didn't even consider. Wasn't that good. Okay, so 97 was the best. I played this. I thought this file was gonna be pretty strong, so that's why I did it. Apparently it's not that strong. Okay, I also forgot that you're not seeing the bar, so just one moment. There you go. So we played this. Okay, we should have went to knight d7. Yeah, that would have been better. Because we ruined the structure, but I really felt good about this open file. I think practically it's pretty interesting. So he gave us a pawn here, and yeah, so castling is not a good move because of this fork. We played queen g3, and now he has the fork. Yeah, so here I should have just, you know, it's a discovered attack on the queen and threatening fork at the same time, so he's just completely winning. This sacrifice was all that I had left. I gave some checks in order to make something happen here, and this is the blunder. This is the check that ended for him because he was completely winning. He needed to cover this check in a good way because this queen is covering this escape square for the king. So yeah, this check completely turned the game away from us. I think here it would have been better just to okay, so a knight and a queen for a rook. Now it would have been better just the queen, so you directly cover with the queen and you preserve the knight. Okay, so here, you know, certainly there were some quicker ways to win, but you just give some checks and you try to make way for the pawns. And yeah, it's winning, it's completely winning, but I had low time, so he decided to resign. So what is the lesson of this game? Never give up. Okay, even though you're completely losing. If you have the queen, you can still get some forks or some nasty checks. So using our only 2 pieces, even though our opponent had 4 pieces, we were able to create a very strong attack. and completely turn around the game. So I hope that this is a lesson also for everything in life. Just keep going, okay? Things will get better, and yeah, just take it easy, take a deep breath, and everything will be okay. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed, and you feel a little bit better. So have a beautiful day. See you in the next one.